Before I get into the episode, I just want to say there were a few sound difficulties. That's probably a mix of me not being close to the mic when I should have and running on 1 hour of sleep. So I'm very sorry about that. I promise you it improves. Hey everyone, welcome back to Artist Rundown, the show where I bring on some artists. I ask them a few questions. Before we get into this, don't forget to like, subscribe. So today we have a very special guest. We have the frontman for the Plan Merseyside, Jamie. You want to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name's Jamie. I play guitar and I sing and I write songs.
So Jamie's in a band called the Plan Merseyside. Recently released a few singles and their first album this year. So Jamie, first question I'm going to ask is, who is the Plan Merseyside?
Who is the Plan Merseyside? The Plan Merseyside is a three-piece, well, four-piece band now. It was originally a three-piece band. And it is just well, it's called the Plan for a reason. We want to do well, make a living out of it, and strive to be the best as we can be, basically.
Great. Make a plan out of it. So there's a new member.
There's a new member, yeah. His name's Lewis.
Alright.
Lewis Flaherty, and he's rhythm guitarist. He's pretty cool, actually. He's a cool dude.
Looking forward to seeing some more work of him in it. So,
Yeah,
what do you
should be
reckon?
good.
What do you reckon the best song you've recorded has been so far? Because you've got for your age, you've got a massive library.
Well, I'd say judged on um, judged on the reaction to um, everyone else. I mean, everyone says that latest single we've just put out, Crows, has been the best one, apparently. I mean, I'd have to agree, just purely for the fact that it's music I actually enjoy doing now. I mean, I didn't really enjoy, I written that Walking By album when I was 15. Right, that's been it's been 2 years. It was 2 years until it was recorded, so I was playing old songs that I wasn't really into anymore. You know what I mean? But
Spreading your wings,
now,
really.
yeah, pretty much. But now it's like I'm more writing shit that I'm actually into and I'm enjoy doing. I can really stretch my voice and I can really just fucking shout, and that's what I'm into.
I love Napoleon Daydream. I thought that one was great. I feel like
Napoleon Daydream, yeah. Well, that was just fucking written on the side of my couch. That was pretty much it. That's all. That literally all that first album.
just
That was all it was. Sitting on the
sleep.
side of my couch, fucking 3 o'clock in the morning. Got school the next day, just fucking can't sleep and
Best thing to do.
whatnot. Yeah.
I mean, personally, for me, I'm stuck between Don't Hurry Now and Up and Away because they're both singles, but they're fucking amazing. Both were great.
Up and away. Yeah, that I can't fucking remember writing that one. I'm not gonna lie.
Can't remember the song.
Mm.
Just
See,
copied and pasted the lyrics off Google and thought run with it.
it's one of them. And don't worry now. That was more recent. That was meant to be on the second album, but we just sort of decided it'd be a bit of a lone track. Didn't really know what to do with that one.
Well, more you know about the songs. So, Jamie, how did the band meet? Because I know the band is when did the band get when did the band be made? Oh God, when was the band made?
Well, in order to see, this is a bit of a mad question. This because basically, right, the plan originally was a high school band, so it was done. It was made when I was about 14, 15. So it was originally just doing fucking covers like of fucking, I don't know, Arctic Monkeys and
How
Oasis
the
and
old
shit.
start?
So that sort of stuff, yeah. And then we started, um, you know, writing songs, and well, I started writing the songs, and then I'd show the band. They were like, "Oh, fucking hell, cool." So then we started gigging in high school. Well, this was before we had an Instagram or whatnot. Um, and then in about year 10, so when I was about 16, the band fell apart with them members because just had different aspirations and we had to put different time into different things. So that was the original setup, was different people, but it was always, the plan or whatever, and they were always the same songs. So then there was me trying to find a fucking other band, going through fucking countless members of, you know, knobheads and, you know, pretty cool guys, but for whatever reason it didn't work out with them other members. So then, you know, when I was 17, start of this year actually, or maybe just before, this year, I found Josh and Hope, Josh Jones, and they liked me shit, and so they can we play gigs for you? Can we play drums? And then that was that.
Oh, damn! Because the band's fairly new then, so it's got old roots, but with the new setup, it's yeah.
See, this is the thing. I think this is where we got a good following, pretty much. Because back before we had an Instagram, we had like a bit of a an underground following. So it was more just of like word of mouth. You know what I mean? Because I was never good with like Instagram shit back then. I was never a person to be on my phone all the time. I was more. Basically, pretty much, yeah. I was more of an old school person, like posters and fucking, you know, word of mouth and shit. So, I just, you know, I never really wanted to do the whole businessy side of music, which, as you probably know yourself, is a massive part. But
It's
you know,
massive, but I love it actually. Surprisingly, it's one of like my guilty pleasures when designing like
really,
or like editing
fucking hell.
videos. Just fun to do.
I wish I had that, man. Fuck. But back then, yeah, I was just, you know, I was 15. I wasn't really asked. I just wanted to play gigs and fucking meet new people and have a drink. That was basically it. But
it's a nice experience though when you think about it. When it is like by mouth, like it's a bit more special. People who come because it's not like plastered everywhere and the audience is more intimate. But like it's mad that how a few words saying "Hey, I'm playing this gig" can change into people coming to see you on stage and making like long life fans of all that.
this is the thing. This is the thing, which is where I thought which is where I basically knew I had something good, because our very first gig we played like outside the school or whatever. Like the very first gig that we ever played actually was at school, and we played Are You Mine, Do I Want to Know in front of our assembly hall. And we were expecting to go out there thinking, oh, fucking hell, you know what I mean? We're going to get absolutely tortured there. But no, it actually went really fucking well. And people were recording and everything, and we were just like, yes, sick, okay.
British high school's the feral, man.
Yeah. No, but it went awesome. And then the actual first proper gig we done was in a place called the Buyers Club in Liverpool. And, you know, we were with the first band of the night. We were playing to the fucking barman and like two other bands. And then within about 5 gigs, we went from playing the first to being the fucking main event at the Zanzibar, which was fucking amazing.
Oh, the Zanzibar sadly closed down recently.
And I know, yeah, I know. It was just after Tom. Tom died. So we did a little. We played Live Forever, just as a little thing for him, because he helped us get our fucking great gig, which was what gave us fucking confidence. You know what I mean?
So you started somewhere. Like everyone's gonna start somewhere, even if it is just playing to the barman. You're rising up. There's a massive like growth in like the plan Merseyside.
It's just the story of most bands. You know what I mean? It's every band goes through playing the fucking, you know, to fucking 4 people, but you know, yeah, it was just an amazing. It's just an amazing sort of thing within the space of fucking 5 gigs. We just couldn't believe it. You know, it's fucking sick. And then that was about it.
Brilliant answer there. You've answered like 5 questions in one, but yeah, clumped them together. But moving on, what inspires you as like an artist to continue making music?
What inspires me?
It's a thinker.
See, that's a bit of a that's so basically, music is, well, songwriting. It's like a bit of a therapy for me. So it helps me get shit off my chest, which I can't really, you know, say
Yeah,
out
completely.
loud. You know what I mean? So there's that, and also because it's just what I love doing. It's the only thing I haven't quit. I was never good at school. I was shit. I know it sounds so cliche, but I fucking wasn't. I was shit at it. My attendance was horrible.
Oh, same.
Um, so there was there was that. I tried fucking training for the fucking army, and then that went down the toilet. And then it was just music was always fucking there. I was always writing songs whether I wanted to or not. So I guess it's just sort of my little thing.
Great, you
So
found
it's
something
pretty
then.
easy. Oh, definitely, yeah. It's what keeps me fucking going. Definitely.
Like that feeling of just someone likes my music. Is that like a big like a goer for you? Like sets you off.
Oh, it's one of the best things in the world. Like, cause I'll sit there and I always write my songs on like fucking when I haven't slept in fucking 2 days or whatnot. I'll always be fucking. I don't know. It's just it opens something for me in my head. Um, you know, it just spawns from like an idea in your head, and then you go to the studio, and then you can actually listen to what's been going on in your head. It's just it's just a bit mad.
Oh,
It's just
God.
to sort of hear what's coming out of your brain, like shit you didn't even know that was in there, and then you're writing it down on paper, and then you actually hear the final product. It's like, it's just a bit mad.
Mm. What advice would you give to other bands? Because I know there's so many like bands in Liverpool, Merseyside in the general area, and even just everywhere. What advice would you give to other bands? What like to help them succeed?
Hmm. Um. Probably a couple things. So, when I was writing that first album, um, I'd done research on the Liverpool music scene,
Mm.
and this is before I started like writing songs and that. And there was a massive indie scene and a massive like rap scene or grime scene, I should say.
Yeah.
Um, so I sort of felt a bit. I thought, I have to sort of do an indie album there to get fans. So, which was the wrong thing to do. I mean, it was good for me, but it wasn't music I was, overly joyed about doing. But it was still coming out of my head, and I was still like still made sure I was
Yeah.
happy with them. So, I was content with it. But I'd say honestly, just write music, good music that you're happy with, and you're not, abiding to anyone. Like, don't give a shit what anyone else thinks. Just do what you want to do your own thing. Because at the end of the day, if you're not happy doing it, and you're not happy writing them songs, when you're playing them live, people can see. If you're not getting into it, and you're not all there with the people, the crowd can see.
Just dropped a lot of
It's
truth.
as simple as that. It's the same thing with, it's the same thing with like charisma. Again, with band members. With band members, make sure you gel with them. Make sure you're not only acquaintances, that you're actually fucking mates, and you go on nights out and
Mm.
you just fucking have a good time. Because again, the crowd can pick up on that as well. And if you say you do get fucking big and you go on a fucking tour bus, are these the type of people you're going to want around you 24/7? You know what I mean? You got to make sure about stuff like that too. Just all these little nitty gritty things, and make sure there's a fucking band leader too, an actual leader. You gotta have a leader. You gotta have someone who directs you in a point of where you're going.
They are key piece of information right there. Like, because like, almost everyone who's came on, that's like one of the staple questions I ask, and it's like that everyone always either says practice, practice, or dump the band members who are shit. Like they're the two main ones. Like,
That's the thing.
because
Yeah,
it is true though. I reckon.
you gotta go. You gotta dump shit people. As hard as it is, you might even be mate. You know what I mean? But
Mm.
I mean, if you're as serious about music as you're writing songs and you're recording and all that, then you must be pretty serious about it. Then you gotta have good people. I mean, it's like in high school, we'd stay behind every night after school till about 6 o'clock, and we'd be in the practice room and we'd fucking put the hard work in. It's you gotta really just
Consistent.
yeah, exactly, and you gotta fucking like you just gotta make sure you're tight band. Make
Decent.
sure there's no fuck ups. Make sure there's no mistakes. You just do it right. You put on a good show. That's what it's all about.
I feel like just don't fuck up. I feel like that should be like written over every like band's head just before they go live.
It's all right. Like I mean, it's fucking up's like a part of it. You know, we all make mistakes. It's just make sure you're not fucking. You make sure you know all the fucking chords. you know, you just you're not going on half-assing it. Basically, is what I'm trying to
No,
say.
yeah, okay, yeah. So, final sorry about that. So, final question, Jamie. What's the plan for the plan? You got anything in the future in the works?
Well, we're thinking of doing an EP. That single we just released. It's like a taster of what's to come. We're experimenting with a different sound now, much more shouty, much more hardcore. Because we're into that type of stuff, so we just thought, fuck it, we'll go for it.
Because I asked
And
Josh, and sorry, you go first.
basically that type of stuff. And well, what did Josh say?
I asked Josh about like some inspirations for him, and he was going on about like Green Day and all like pop punk's like a massive inspiration for him personally.
Oh, definitely, yeah, definitely for Josh, and it's sort of the same with Hope. She quite likes Green Day and like My Chemical Romance and all that stuff. But just because like the members or whatever are into that music doesn't necessarily mean we'll be
No, yeah.
doing that. It's like fucking hell. It's like Nirvana or whatever. Like Dave Grohl's into fucking like deathcore metal or whatever he was into. He was in a band called fucking Scream. But they didn't do death metal, did they? You know what I mean? It's just everyone has their own inspirations. Like mine is like I say, it ranges from anything from old '60s music to fucking '90s grunge music.
Great mix.
It's anything between that and I don't know. I think we're gonna do an EP. We're gonna write fucking good EP and just put all our work and effort into it. And if people like it, great. If
I'd love
not,
to see it live.
yeah.
When that's
That's another
allowed.
thing. Yeah, definitely. It's a bit annoying that we can't do all these fucking gigs or whatnot, but yeah, well, what can you do? Every band's in the same boat, aren't they?
Sinking boat.
Exactly, yeah. But we'll get the EP out. That was the sort of taster of what's to come, and but it's just all we can really do is just record and release music at the moment with all this COVID shit. I mean, it's been a massive kick in the fucking balls to everyone, but
Sound in the eye. Everyone's down.
exactly. But there's a little silver lining for all this COVID. We got our own little good fan base, and we've had loads of fucking support of our fans, which is fucking amazing. Goes out to them because it's a two-way street with fans, and we wouldn't be there without them. And if not for us, they wouldn't have fucking something to listen to.
What a way to end it. So, I've been James Jump. This has been Jamie from the Plan. You got anything to say?
Listen to our new single.
Yeah, just listen to them. They're actually really good. They're actually pretty good. Anyway, that's it for today. I'll catch you all next time. Bye.